Rustin Dodd of The Athletic did a very fantastic piece, and that was the first one when I saw Rustin do a piece on you. I kind of was like, oh man, okay, Joey, my dear friend has graduated and he's going on to bigger and better places. Anthony Jansanti flies out in the shallow center on the run. His trap. He makes the catch on the dive for out number 2 there, as scrambling back to first base was Jared Mitchell. So out number 2 there, Anthony Jansanti. And Joey, I'm happy you're coming back on Wednesday because I want you in the booth calling a Skeeters victory. And tonight it's been a little bit of tough sledding.
I want to see Anthony get a hit, mate. I really do. Yeah, I'd love to see that.
Anthony is a good friend of your podcast. He came. Yeah, no, he went on last year, and actually he was sleeping in the clubhouse today when I wanted to come and get you to talk to him. But you got to talk to Pete Ninkavilla. And
yeah, it's good to see Pete again. I met him last summer, and he's obviously a college baseball legend, and quite an intimidating guy at times, but he's always so personable and friendly. And when I saw him today, he was so welcoming. So it was nice to touch base again with Pete.
Well, that's one thing about Pete. It's like there's that cliche that barks worse than the bite. You see him, and he is like just barrel chested.
He's a tough guy, but he's a kind guy as well.
He is one of the nicest guys that I've ever met, at least, and you experienced that today. He was so happy to see you.
It was lovely to see him. Yeah, I should have taken my top off though. I felt a bit uncomfortable.
Well, 0-1 now to Stanley. Takes Lowen inside. 1-1. Joey Mellows in the broadcast booth with me, dear friend of mine. And Joey, where are you off to next?
I'm staying at your house tonight, Ryan, aren't I?
Yeah, you're staying at my place tonight, but I want to know where are you off to next? Like so I mean, like, you're living the dream. I mean, I'm not the only baseball fan who wants to know. I can't be the only guy that tracks everywhere you go, because I do. I track your calendar that you post on Twitter.
Listeners, listen up. Like, I was going to sleep in my car tonight, and Ryan very kindly invited me to stay on his air mattress. So I'm staying around at Ryan's house tonight, and can't wait for that.
Yeah, well.
Post game.
Yeah, we'll have a few Newcastles in the name of England tonight, and that one's chopped right side. Mitch Atkins unable to field it. Curtis Stanley is hustling, but they call him out at first base. A nice glove flip from Henry Castillo over there to Telvin Nash.
He looked safe, Ryan, didn't he? He looked safe.
It sure looked like a Joey.
It's
we
a
don't
bad
have
call.
Instant replay yet in the Atlantic League. Hopefully someday we do. But Curtis Stanley called out there. Joey Mellows, are you good for another inning? Or you
I've got to go, Ryan. I've got a friend out here, Sean. I've got to go and sit with Sean.
Well, I'll see you later tonight.
You certainly will, sir.
Bat Flips and Nerds. Baseball Brit on Twitter, at Baseball Brit. You can follow him and follow his extraordinary journey around the Atlantic League and around minor league baseball and major league baseball in general. So Joe will be back here on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm going to change the schedule, Ryan. I love it here. And I want to see a Skeeters victory before I leave.
There he goes, Joey Mellows. He'll be back here on Wednesday, and we'll be back here for the top of the 7th inning between the Skeeters and the Revolution. Joey, thank you so much for coming in, man. Appreciate
Ryan,
you.
Always so lovely to see you, mate. You know that.
All right, well, we'll be back here, top of the 7th inning, Revolution and Skeeters baseball here on the Skeeters Broadcast Network.
Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete Ninkavilla Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a postgame concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com for more information. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans
to the top of the 7th inning. Telvin Nash Stepping on in, the Skeeters A trail the Revolution 7-0 here. Lucas Urban back for another inning of work. Thank you so much to Joey Mellows. I'm sorry if the broadcast lost a little luster there, but it shouldn't have, because Joey is one of the more, he's pretty much like the Dos Equis guy for baseball. It's Doug failing now. I guess I kind of downgraded you there, Doug. I'm sorry. He joins me in the booth. Telvin Nash 1-1 here. 7-0 lead for the Revs. That was aside from Lucas Urban, who takes on in relief of Connor Wade. Connor Wade, he started the game tonight and threw 4 innings, allowed 10 hits, 7 runs, 5 earns, 2 walks, 4 hits. Lucas Urban, his second inning of relief, has yet to allow a hit and just struck out 1. And that one's hit a ton to right center field. Jerry Mitchell on the run. He looks up, turns his head, and that one is going to get out of here. A solo home run to right center for Telvin Nash. And George reminds me right on cue, as I mentioned, that Lucas Urban had yet to allow a hit as he came on to relief of Connor Wade, and sure enough, he leads off the 7th inning with a solo home run. Hey, Doug, how you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. I'd be doing a little bit better if the score was flipped upside down over there, but not too bad.
It's been a rough evening. The Revolution now, they lead 8-0 here, and it's tough to really slight the Skeeters, as Pete Incaviglia is doing everything he absolutely can, because you've lost 7 players to affiliated teams, and now it just seems like, as Isaiah Stahada swings and misses. Isaiah Stahada has 2 hits, he's 2 for 3. You're being asked to play a baseball game when they take your left arm and your right arm, and you're asked to kind of be able to play with the arm behind your back.
Well, I mean, we're averaging, what, 3 players a homestand at this point?
It's ridiculous. And I'd like to say, I mean, as we have an 8-0 deficit here, as Isaiah Stahada lines that to the left side, Ryan Jackson feels it, throws it across the diamond. That's out number 1. Baseball players are, it's a very communal sport, and when your clubhouse is continually shifting in face, if a guy like Courtney Hawkins, who came in, and Courtney on a night like tonight, you look to him to maybe break up a shutout. Courtney Hawkins, his contract picked up by the San Francisco Giants, and CJ McElroy, who you could argue, and I'd argued right for him, that he was the best hitter on the Skeeters so far this season. His contract purchased by the San Francisco Giants. So you're asking to come out here and begin a 7-game homestand in 7 straight days, while you don't have 2 of your best hitters. It's tough. That's a tough task, as Cody Stanley feels that ground ball right in front of the dirt right there and throws it over to Albert Cordero. Let's get over out number 2. And Doug, that's the end of my rant. I just would like to mention that. I know the Skeeters are trailing 8-0, but it's tough when your roster kind of flips on its ear on a whim's notice.
I mean, for the Skeeters as an organization, it's a good problem to have. It means Pete's bringing in the right guys, and they're, they're moving up the chain. They're getting a call back up to the big leagues, getting another chance up there. And, that's kind of what this is about.
That one in for a strike now as Nate Coronado takes 0-1. As Doug mentioned, it's a good problem to have. You love when the guys get picked up, but I hate to get, I'm not emotional, but it's just like, man, it's so frustrating when your team is, it's tough to gauge how a team is playing when they get hot, and they get hot with a certain group of guys, and then that group of guys leaves. And that one's lined to right field. That looks like it's going to hit the turf, and it certainly does, as Anthony Giansanti will field that against the wall as Nate Coronado. He's got a double, and he wants 3. The throw from Rondon, the cutoff man. The throw to third was Severio, attacks him out, and he's gone! Nate Coronado wanted 3. He will not get 3. As a beautiful cutoff play from Alvaro Rondon, and a nice throw from Anthony Giansanti, mind you, making his first start in right field. The Skeeters have not given up tonight, so why should you? They do trail 8-0. We'll head back, though, here for the bottom of the 7th inning. And they're looking for some runs, and we'll bring it to you here. Ryan Posner, Doug Failing, as we get back to the bottom of the 7th.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com for more information. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving
welcome back here to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Skeeters, they trail 8-0 to the York Revolution as Juan Severio, he steps in to lead things off in the bottom of the 7th in stretch time. Doug Failing joining me on. It's been a serendipitous day at the ballpark, Doug. I mean, you understand that we've lost a few players, and it's one of those things where it's like it's an 8-0 loss, but you're super happy for the players that have departed. But it's, I mean, without a doubt, it's affected the team on the field today.
For sure. I mean, we only got about one extra person per
Willie Tavares
outfield,
and Jeff
infield,
Allen are the only options on the bench for the Skeeters now as 0-2. We have a new pitcher on the mound for the York Revolution. I do remiss. I should have informed you guys much earlier, but hey, I'm still a rookie broadcaster. We'll get better at that. That's Peter Tago. He's 0-0 with a .386 ERA in 5 games this season. He's finished 3 games this year, believe it or not, but does not have a save. That's kind of a weird stat, though.
Maybe he's what we need.
Maybe he's what we need. It's 2-2 now to Juan Severio. 3 hits for the Skeeters. Severio has one of them a triple, and he swings and misses to that one. Strike 3 now. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's been a rough couple of days for the Skeeters bats. Just 1 hit off starter Sean Nolan yesterday. And tonight, the bats have not come to life either. Just 3 hits through 6 and a third. And Albert Cordero steps in and swings and misses through a strike. There's Peter Tago. From Harbor City, California. Doug, that's right where I'm from, in Southern California, Harbor City. That's near kind of the Compton, Torrance area in Southern California, as he's quickly up on Cordero. 0-2. Harbor City, SoCal. Shout out.
Spent a little bit of time there in San Diego. I'd visit again.
Great commentary from my boy Doug Failing as it's 0-2. As we're struggling for commentary tonight, folks. The Skeeters, they do trail 8-0 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. There's 8 runs, no hits. 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the York Revolution. No runs, 3 hits, an error for your defending champion Skeeters. I mean, Albert Cordero swings and misses that one. Strike 3 now. So quickly 2 away here. Back-to-back strikeouts for Peter Tago to begin things here in the 7th. Doug, I mean, it has not been great baseball play here the last few days. It's been a little bit tough to watch, but at the same point, your Skeeters, they do hold a 4-game lead over the Barnstormers.
I was going to say, I mean, we're still there in first place. I mean, it's just relying on Pete to bring in the right players and keep moving forward.
It's kind of been a weird day at the ballpark because as Jason Martin steps in, lines that into left field. That's a base hit, and that's a nice sight there. Fourth hit of the ball game. Jason Martinson lines a late base hit in left field. It's one of those things where you lose a bunch of guys, and how do you expect to win on a nightly basis? But the reason you expect to win is beating Gavilia. I mean, I saw him going through his Rolodex today. He's working to get players in there. Willie Tavares active tonight. Highly unlikely we see him as he arrives at the ballpark pretty late. 0-0 now to Phipps. Dennis Phipps, the left fielder for the Skeeters. He is batting 8th. Takes away for a ball. The New York Revolution, they're up 8-0 here in the bottom of the 7th inning, and Peter Takio on the mound. Now down 2-0 here to Dennis Phipps. I mean, not to say by any means this game has been decided, but you've run into some tough times here. You've lost a few key bats in your lineup, and whether that affects your lineup or not, because there certainly are many key bats as Phipps fouls one off himself, for me at least, it affects the morale of your team. I mean, Courtney Hawkins had just about damn near led the team to 2 wins over the weekend. One of them he did lead the team to a win, and then on Saturday he hit 2 home runs, had 3 RBIs. I mean,
he was definitely a big spark in the clubhouse to be back again.
And you lose him right away here.
Within a few days. I mean, that's rough on the team. But, I mean, it's also good for some of these guys to step up out of the dugout and be out there playing together. So that way, you know, there's a possibility this can happen again this season, and they've already faced this adversity before.
And Phipps takes outside now at 3-2, so Jason Martinson will be off with the pitch. I mean, excuse the language, I apologize, but it's just you lose kind of your heart and soul of your team. Courtney really breathed a lot of life into this team. As much energy as he breathed into the team on the weekend, he kind of just took it out as Martinson is on the move and fouls it off. And for those who didn't know, I mean, Courtney had scored 3 runs, stole 2 bases, and hit 2 home runs in just 3 games. I mean, he really played a big role. And when you lose that kind of bat out of your lineup, and you lose a CJ McElroy out of your lineup, CJ has stolen 5 bases in the 360 plus. I mean, it takes the breath right out of your lineup. So now 3-2 now to Phipps, 2 down. On the move was Martinson. That's one's popped up to the right side. Under it is Telvin Nash. He's under it, and he has it for out number 3. So the Revs have had their way tonight. They're up 8-0. We head to the top of the 8th inning. They lead 8-0.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday fun day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com for more information. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes?
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
Well, We head here to the top of the 8th inning. The York Revolution up 8-0 over your Sugar Land Skeeters. Lucas Irvin still in the mound. Check swing off the batter. Ryan Dent. That's a fair territory. Lucas Irvin. Yep, that's a quick one unassisted put out there. And Doug Phelan, he's continuing to join me in the broadcast booth. It's been a tough night, Doug. I'll be honest with you. It's been tough for me to keep a brave face on it here. I talked to you in the half inning. It's like one of those things where it's like, man, you want to keep a brave face and do your best to broadcast, and it's just tough when you watch half of your team get kind of caved out here on a daily basis.
Well, and I mean, it's kind of hard for us. I mean, both being new in the organization, coming in when the team was hot last year and winning a lot of games, and so that's what we expect and what we're used to. So, but I definitely think with Pete, you know, he's definitely going to bring in the right guys again, and we'll get it going again. And we got some guys trying out some new spots too.
It's been a kind of a whirlwind season last year. I mean, 14 contracts were purchased. Already 7 have been purchased this year, including 2 today. Courtney Hawkins and C.J. McElroy both had their contracts purchased by the San Francisco Giants. 2-1 now to Justin Trapp. He takes low for a ball. Lucas Irvin, he's on the mound in relief of Connor Wade. Connor Wade tonight had a rough go of it, folks. 4 innings, 10 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. ERA bumped to 4.71 on the year as that one's hit a ton in foul territory. Juan Zaverio under it, off to the left side. Sylvie's got it. That's out number 2. Pop out to the left side there. And Doug, you more than anybody know how it goes. I mean, you know, when you lose guys, it can affect the clubhouse. And you kind of run the clubhouse in a weird way. I mean, you control everything down there as far as the climate goes and as far as just everything to fix it goes. But when you lose guys, I mean, what do you think that does to a clubhouse when you lose guys?
I mean, it definitely tests them a little bit. I mean, they've got to, you know, figure out, you know, who's stepping up, you know, who's still going to be here. Look at who Pete's looking at bringing in and how that's going to affect what their role is already. And, you know, if that next person steps in and becomes, you know, a big leader in the clubhouse, that'll change things as well. But, I mean, you definitely got a couple key pieces still here from last season, and they're playing well. And just got to build on it.
And one of those key pieces, Lucas Irvin, he's got 2 down here in the top of the 8th inning. Skeeters trail the Revolution 8-0. That one's low way for a ball. As a new broadcaster, I'm trying, folks. I promise I will do my best. I'm not letting the score affect my energy level. I'm trying my best. As tonight, I feel like maybe it has a little bit, and I'll be transparent with you. I'm fighting the urge to be disappointed, but I'm trying to give you just a very upfront broadcast. The Skeeters, they do trail 8-0 here in the top of the 7th or 8th inning as James Skelton hits that one on a line to left field. Jared Mitchell, he's under it for out number 3. So Lucas Irvin, he has done a fantastic job in relief. That's his 3rd inning of relief, and just the 1 run, which came this inning in the form of an opposite field home run from Telvin Nash. Otherwise, Lucas Irvin, tip of the cap to you, my brother. That's a fantastic job in the bullpen. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th inning here at Constellation Field. The New York Revolution, they lead 8-0.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com for more information.
We
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes?
To the bottom of the 8th here. It's been a rough Monday night at the ballpark, folks. The Skeeters, they do trail the York Revolution 8-0. Alvaro Rondon steps on in as Peter Tago on the mountain. Why not, Doug? It's rally time. We've seen them overcome a 6-run deficit, so why not have an 8-run deficit?
You know, I've seen your game notes. I read through those tonight, and I noticed we have not come back from whenever we were trailing in the 6th inning beyond, and I think tonight should be the night we do it.
Well, there was a game against the Blue Crabs that, as Rondon fouls it off to the left side as a check swing there.
I guess it was one game past the 6th.
Well, there was one game against the Blue Crabs. It was the first Friday night of the season, April 26th, in which we overcome a 6-run deficit. That is that one time we've trailed after 7 innings and came back to win. In the game this year, Rondon takes outside for a ball, and you have to believe with this lineup, there's a lineup full of former major leaguers and full of former Skeeters and landed all-stars that you're out of it here with Rondon down 1-2, fouls it off.
Yeah, and I mean, there's still a couple guys that are, struggling a little bit, but, I definitely think are going to come around, like Gisanti, he's struggling, at bat right now, but
check swing from Rondon. They say he does not go, so 2-2 now. And Anthony has struggled a bit out of the gate, and for me, that almost makes me more excited just to see how he comes back, because Anthony is this dude just mashes the heck out of the ball, and he can hit at this league, in any league really, but in this league especially. I know he knows how to hit in this league, and he'll come around and. It's like a weird sense of comfort knowing that, like, there's some guys you kind of see them get out to a slow start. You're like holding your breath, like, man, will they come around? Anthony's not one of those guys. Like Anthony, you're just kind of it's almost like a notice in the league. Like, well, hopefully he doesn't do that when we're in town. Like,
yeah. And I mean, it's kind of how I felt with Coco at the beginning of the season. Coco had struggled that first homestand, but he went on the road against High Point and finally turned it on. And
all he did was hit 2 home runs at the same doubleheader game.
And he's in top 5 in doubles in the league right now.
Must be nice. 3-2 now to Rondon. He fouls that back for strike number 2. So 3-2, no down here. Alvaro Rondon, he's 0-2 on the night. Alvaro, though, he's been kind of a good guy on the bases here so far. Alvaro in the top 10 as he scoots out of the way and he works a walk there with nobody down. And Alvaro Rondon on base here. And I mentioned the stolen bases for Alvaro, and he's in the top 10 in the league. He's tied for 5th in the league with 4 stolen bases. So watch out, he might be on the move here as he works the leadoff walk. Here at the top of the 8th, the Revolution there up 4-0. Peter Tago, he's on the mound. And on relief of Mitch Atkins, Mitch Atkins' first start was not a one to be proud of, but 6 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs on a walk tonight. He's in line for the win as Ryan Jackson takes a strike now. 1-1 to Jack. He's making his first start in the Skeeters uniform this year, but he's also started with the Skeeters in each of the last 2 years, so not a name you're unfamiliar with, and lines that foul. For a ball 0-2 now to Jackson.
So I'm not completely familiar with Jackson. Where's he coming out of?
Well, Doug, I am happy you asked me that question. So Jackson, he was drafted in the 5th round of the 2009 draft out of the U. Miami. He played with the Cardinals in 2012 and 13. Almost fouled to the right for a ball. It's a cue ball. It's right back onto the field for still a foul ball, but I laugh because I already knew he played for the Cardinals because Russell Waldman, our events manager, he's a big Cardinals fan. He is also a big Ryan Jackson fan. He knew Ryan Jackson before I knew him. That one's lined right field. In the infield, Telvin Nash puts his glove up, catches that one for out number 2. Out number 1. Got a ring of Jarrett Mitchell now with 1 down here. Douglas failing. Join me in the booth. I said his name right. Yep, that is failing. Doug, you faced that a few times in your childhood.
I mean, for the people listening and that don't know me, I've got red hair and last name Failing. So I mean, middle school was trial by fire. I mean, definitely had to get through that. The last name.
Well, Doug, you're one of my best friends. I appreciate you, and if it bullies you,
You'll call me.
I'll call you and let them know they bullied. Because I won't do too much. Well, Jared Mitchell now 1-1 here with 1 down. The Revs are up 8-0 here on a Monday night at Constellation Field. It's the opening of the 7-game homestand between the Revs and the Skeeters. And Mitchell lines out of right field, hit pretty well. Back goes Justin Trapp into the Trapp. He drops it. That's going to be a double there for Jared Mitchell. On to third base goes Alvaro Rondon. And what looks to be like a F8 turns into maybe an E8. Jared Mitchell standing on second base. We'll see how that one scored. But it certainly was struck well into the gap, Doug.
I mean, I definitely thought that that center fielder had it, and it looks like he just ran into the wall and dropped it. I mean,
Justin Trapp, the Somerset Patriots former outfielder, they're going to hang him with an error here as George Kopp, our intern, he's been doing a fantastic job tonight. And that's going to be it for Trago here, the right-hander. He's done after an inning and a third of work. He allowed a hit, just 1 hit, no runs on an error so far, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. The book not closed on him as we have a new pitcher on the mound for the York Revolution back here in just a moment. We'll tell you a little bit about the new pitcher as the York Revolution, they lead 8-0 here in the bottom of the 8th inning on Monday night at Constellation Field.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a post-game concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com for more information. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit Sugarland's
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Anthony Jansanti up here as we get ready for the bottom of the 8th inning. One down, runners on second and third here in the bottom of the 8th. Revs up 8-0. New pitcher on the mound. Throwing heaters. That's Pat Young, the right-hander for the Revs. Oh, apologize to you folks. That's Jamison McGrand, the right-hander. He's 0-0 with a 9 ERA in 3 games this year, as long as Audi was an inning pitch. Second pitch to Jansanti is outside. Called a strike, 1-1. Well, I mentioned to you, Doug and Andrew, I had a stat that was going to make you guys pretty proud of me. The Revs bullpen this year, they're 2-5 with an 8.41 ERA and 66 1/3 innings pitched. So this is the part to get the Revs, and line foul. Anthony Jansanti just misses extra base hit.
There's definitely still a chance.
So I'm telling you, George, there's still a chance. I'm sorry. I came to you guys a little bit late because I was doing some research, and the relievers, I was told for this Revolution staff that the relievers are the part of the staff that where do you get to them in. In 66 1/3 innings pitched, they have an 8.41 ERA. So certainly this is the part of the Revolution staff you want to get to.
I mean, I was looking at some of the stats earlier. They have the worst ERA in the league right now at, I think, 6.16. So, I mean, this is definitely where you want to get them.
Doug, fantastic input there. Couldn't agree more. That's a great stat there. The 2-2 taken outside for a ball now. So 8-0 lead for the Revolution, but Anthony Jansanti has worked a full count here. One down, bottom of the 8th inning. 8-0 lead for the Revs. And as Doug mentioned, it's been tough times for the Revolution bullpen. They have an 8.41 ERA, and Skeeters looking to make that just a bit worse. The 3-2, one down, and that's line to the right side. Fielded by Castillo. The 4-3 putout will score Jared Mitchell, and they throw over to first base. Time. Mitchell comes across the score, so that's going to break the shutout at the very least. That's a 4-3 putout. RBI credited to Anthony Jansanti.
Catch number 12. Cody Stanley.
Well, Cody Stanley going to bat now. Alvaro Rondon, he's on third base. 8-1 is the lead for the York Revolution.
Definitely have some good pump-up music going out in the stadium right now.
Thunderstruck via AC/DC is the song of choice for Cody Stanley. First pitch down and in for a ball. Jamison McGrane, he is in relief of Mitch Atkins. Jamison 0-0 with a 9.00 ERA. 3 games, 3 innings pitched. 6 hits. Jamison actually began the year in the Frontier League. So this is his first year in the Atlantic League.
Oh, the Frontier League.
Doug, you
Signed
know all too well about
he
the
was
Frontier
first
League.
picked up by the Florence Freedom. And very
and
well.
that pitch gets away. Incoming to score is Jared Mitchell. And that'll be a 2-0 lead for your Skeeters as they now trail the Revs 8-2.
Correction to pause. We are still behind 8-2, but we now have 2 runs in this game. We are not. We don't have the 2-0 lead.
8-2 now. York ahead 8-2 in a game that's been a bit of a rough spell for the Skeeters. They've allowed 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. Cody Stanley takes it in for a ball. Thank you, Doug.
Not a problem.
So Alvaro Rondon came around to score for the first run this inning. They came on a 4-3 putout from Anthony Jansanti, and Stanley fouls that one back. It's now Jared Mitchell. He came around to score on the wild pitch there, and we got a little excitement now. I mean, we're down 6 runs here. Bottom of the 8th inning.
Got some great excitement in the stands as a young fan managed to get that foul ball.
3-2 now. 2 down to Stanley. Is inside for a ball, so Cody Stanley works the 2-out walk.
We're definitely starting to see where their bullpen comes back to haunt them. I mean,
oh, Duck, you spoke so truly, my friend. I mean, you mentioned the problems of the bullpen.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's a comeback, but I mean, you can definitely start to see where get a little bit of life. You know, bats are starting to, pop a little bit.
I mentioned the bullpen ERA. The York Revolution have had trouble with that ERA all year long, and now they face Montevideo. Lines at right field. That's in for a base hit. Fielding that one is Dotel, and Silverio aboard with a 2-out single now. So Albert Cordero are going to step up now. 2 down. Skeeters trail 8-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
I'm not really sure about the right fielder, number 15, Wellington Dotel, but Stanley definitely must respect his arm, because I think Stanley definitely could have made it to third on that, hit.
Dotel, he's been in this league for a while. He's former Atlanta Player of the Year now, and now Albert Cordero 0 for 3. He steps in. He's in a $176 on the year, but had a fantastic road trip. First pitch swinging outside. He swings for a strike. The Grain, an 8.10 ERA on the year. He's certainly hittable, as he's shown with his stats this year. Just a third inning pitch right tonight. Has a lot of hit, a walk, and those are the 2 runners. Runners on first and second, 1 down here. Cordero swings and misses for a strike now. 0-2.
I've got to say, maybe these guys are a little hungover from Mother's Day, celebrating their mom's day and stuff like that. Yesterday was a great day here at the park. Maybe they're just missing their moms today.
Not a bad point, Doug. Not a bad point whatsoever. 0-2 now. To Cordero in the bottom of the 8th, and he lines that foul as Skeeters trail 6-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Trailing 8-2.
Trailing 8-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Albert Cordero up to bat now against Matt McGrandy, the rider for the York Revolution. That one's up for a ball. So 1-2 now to Albert Cordero.
Revolution do have somebody up in the bullpen. Looks like somebody's out there warming up.
Yep, just in case here. 1-2 now to Cordero, 2 down. Runners on first and second. The pitch from McGrain swung on a miss. Strike 3 from Cordero, so that'll do it here. And the bottom of the 8th, the Skeeters put up a 2 spot. Their first 2 runs of the night. They show a little bit of life, but that's about it. Revs, they lead 8-2 here as we head into the top of the 9th inning here at Constellation Field.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May 10th to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday Fun Day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a postgame concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com for more information. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
No.
Skeeters trail the York Revolution 8-2. Gene Machi is going to come on in relief of Lucas Irvin. Lucas Irvin did a fantastic job. 4 innings of relief. Just 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned. A strikeout and the home run from Nate Coronado, which allowed the Revolution to go up 8-2. Gene Machi in the pitch for the Skeeters. Doug, what's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color?
Yeah.
Oh, green.
Cool. Well, Gene Machi in the pitch. That's all I got to say about that for the Skeeters. And first pitch to Henry Castillo outside for a ball. Gene Machi, his stats, I don't have them in front of me, and I'm not going to look for them. 1-0 now to Castillo. Swung on a miss for a strike. The Skeeters, they trail 8-2. 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error for the York Revolution. No, 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Skeeters.
I mean, the one positive side is that
that one's hit hard right side off of Cordero. Comes up with it, scoops up, and feels it for out number 1. So Gene Machi has recorded 1 out here.
And the one positive is, you know, opposite side of Revolution, you know, our bullpen has been something that we can count on this season. They definitely came out and pitched really well.
Bullpen has been fantastic this year, Doug, to your point. That's certainly not been an issue for the Skeeters this year. And Gene Machi now in on relief for said bullpen. That one taken for a strike by Melky Mesa. Side now. Quickly 0-2, 1 down. Revolution up 8-2 here. And the top of the 9th, Gene Machi on the mound. Oh, 2 now. It's a Mesa. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. Gene Machi quickly got 2 down here in the top of the 9th inning. Telvin Nash, he'll come up. It's the Revs. They lead 8-2 here in the top of the 9th inning. 2 down. Gene Machi on the mound. Gene Machi, yeah, that name sounds familiar because he pitched for the Giants at some point, sometime. 2 down now for Machi as that one's into Telvin Nash. Strike 1. The first baseman for the Revolution. Revs have had a pretty good night. They've got 8 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Skeeters. Nash swings and misses. Strike 2 now. 0-2. 2 down.
Machi looks to be making quick work.
Yeah, Machi's working quickly here. He's going to pop out and a strikeout so far to his credit. Now it's fouled left side. Silverio chops and throws it over to Cordero. Good for out number 3. So Gene Machi works a 1-2-3 inning. Skeeters coming to bat for the last time tonight. Potentially they trail 8-2 as we head to the bottom of the 9th. They trail the York Revolution, as I mentioned, 8-2. Ryan Posner and Doug Fleming coming back to you here for the bottom of the 9th inning.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field to 19th as we gear up for our biggest homestand of the year. Take the throne on Saturday with our Game of Thrones night, including a Pete and Gavilia Game of Thrones themed bobblehead. Spend Mother's Day at the ballpark on Sunday and enjoy our Sunday fun day with pregame autographs and kids run the bases. If that wasn't enough, bring your pup to the ballpark on May 16th for Park in the Park and Thirsty Thursday presented by Sierra Nevada. We'll be hosting Pink in the Park on May 17th, sponsored by Memorial Hermann, as we honor and raise awareness for breast cancer survivors. Stick around Saturday for a postgame concert from country music artist Corey Morrow, presented by Silver Eagle. There's something for the entire family this homestand at Constellation Field. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com for more information. Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters. The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages.
Well, in the bottom 9th here, it's Skeeters down 8-2 over to the Europe Revolution. Doug Fairley and Ryan Posner here on the mic as the Skeeters have one last chance for romance here against left-hander Jared Martin. For the Revolution, Doug's got some stats on Jared here real quick for you. Doug, what do you got?
This will be Jared's 5th game. He has a 0 ERA, but he also has no wins or no losses.
So no decisions and a 0.0 ERA for Jared Martin as he faces Jason Martinson. Takes for a strike on 1 now.
This is another guy on our team that I'm not too familiar with.
Jason was here in spring training, but at the start of the year on the disabled list, and has now since made his way on the active roster. He's hit a home run on Saturday night. He's 1 for 1 tonight, or 2 for 3 tonight rather. He has a double and a single. This fouls on back. He's now 2-1, and it's been a rough night for the Skeeters offensively. It's just an 8-2 score here. York ahead, 8-2, 8 runs. 12 hits, 1 error for the Revolution. 2 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Skeeters. Mr. Martinson fouls that one off the right side. Out of play. 2-2 now. To Jared Martin, who's on in what is not a save opportunity, but for a team that's 4-11 in the Revolution, this has got to be considered a pretty big win opportunity, Doug, if I don't say so myself.
I think this is also breaking, a 6-game losing streak for the Revolution?
Yep, it certainly is. And Jared Martin comes into the year 0-0, as you mentioned, without an ERA, as that one's outside for a ball. He's finished 2 games for the Revolution, so this is kind of his role. He's come in games and finished them up. In relief, 3-2 now to Martinson.
This could definitely be the game of the season where, we look back later on down the road and look like, that was the game where...
I'm frustrated. You can tell on my voice. It's been a frustrating night for me. Martinson takes inside for ball 4. He reaches base, and I'm not frustrated in the fact that the team is losing. I mean, that happens. We're not perfect. It's one of those things where you get used to calling a certain ball game with a certain team, and then they kind of evaporate in front of your very eyes. We lost 2 of our most prominent hitters, and it's just tough to kind of readjust back to that life without C.J. McElroy and Courtney Hawkins.
To be honest, coming as a Padres fan and myself a Royals fan, you'd think this would be something that we're kind of used to watching as a team builds itself up, and then...
I really have not, though. For the Skeeters team, I very rarely have seen them lose. I mean, they're a team last year. They won 81 games, but you're right. I mean, as fans of teams who have trending loss most of the time the last couple of years, I mean, George, our intern, he's a Rangers fan. He can sympathize. They've fallen on some hard times the last few years.
They had a rough night last night. 15-5, I think, was the score against the Astros.
It's just tough when you know a team is so much better than this, and it's not their fault. It's just they've lost so many players, and now they're down 8-2 here, bottom of the 9th inning. Dennis Phipps takes down for a ball, 2-1, no down. Jason Martinson just got on with the leadoff walk. And Phipps now up 3-0 here, nobody down.
There's still some excitement in the stands. I definitely still believe in our Skeeters.
Gotta love it. Excitement is still there. As Phipps takes for a strike. 3-1 now, no down. Martinson ahead with a leadoff walk. The Revolution, they lead 8-2 here. That one is outside for a ball, so 2 straight walks now. The walks to Martinson and Phipps have got things going here in the 9th. Skeeters, they trail 8-2 here against the Revolution.
So I don't know, like with the new rule change of no mound visits. So is that allowed where the catcher goes out like that, or?
Shouldn't be. You know, Doug, I don't really know.
I mean,
I should know, but I don't. You're spot on though. That should not be allowed.
I think that's part of something that even the umps are still learning. You know, that's something they're used to as well. But I don't know if that.
Yeah, no. I mean, right on. I mean, the umpires are still getting used to it too. I mean, it's a tough rule to get adjusted to, and I wish I had an answer for you, but I actually don't. I mean, the catcher for the Revolution, James Skelton, just went out to visit McGrime, who is pitching for the Revs, and Martin should not have been allowed to visit him. But what happened is that one's skied into foul territory on the left, and Rondon flies out for out number 1 there, and put out to the third baseman.
So I heard you say
heard
you say something earlier. Who do we have signed that coming in?
So Willie Zaveras has signed. I don't actually even know who's in uniform down there, but he has been signed, activated tonight, and doubt he's going to appear in this one, but he is available if the duty calls. Ryan Jackson up to bat now. That one misses low and in for a ball. 1-0, 1 down here. Bottom of the 9th inning. Your Skeeters, the defending champs, they do trail the Revolution 8-2. One and 0 now. To Jackson. 0 for 4 on his first start for the Skeeters, and that pitch is inside for a ball. Quickly 2-0 to Jackson here. It's been an interesting night. Martin now finally taking over for the Revolution. Jared Martin, the left-hander, takes as Ryan Jackson takes aside a 3-0 pitch. Jared Martin might quickly find himself in a save opportunity. One of those weird things where he may do so poorly that he ends up picking up a save on the night.
Got 2 walks looking for a third right now.
Well, it's 9:46 here in Sugarland. Fans are rampant. The 3-0 is outside for a ball, and you betcha, Doug. That's going to load the bases here with nobody down, or 1 down here at the bottom of the 9th. Skeeters trail 8-2. Jared Mitchell is going to step in. And, yeah, Doug, that's Jared Mitchell, your Atlantic League leader in home runs. He has 4 home runs on the year, tied for the league lead, and a home run here will put the Skeeters at business for sure, but even just a single would do
a little bit of damage.
Well, 1 down. Jared Martin on the bump for the Revolution. Bases loaded. 1 down here in the bottom of the 9th inning. First pitch is inside. Jared Mitchell. I know what you're thinking. That dude used to play for the Revolution. Yes, he did. He played with the Revs in parts of the 3 of the last years. And Now with the Skeeters, he has 4 home runs. He's hitting a buck or 299. The second pitch is inside for a ball, not even close. So Jared Mitchell did a nice job making sure Jared Martin comes into the strike zone. Jared had just 1 walk in 4 innings pitched, but he had just walked Brian Jackson over there, who's on first base. He walked Dennis Phipps, who's on first base, and now 2-0 to Jared Mitchell.
With Jared Martin struggling, the Revolution have somebody else up in their bullpen again.
That pitch is in for a strike now. 2-1, 1 down. Bases loaded here in the bottom of the 9th. The Revs are up 8-2, 1 down. Jared Martin looking to lock down the win here for the Revs. That pitch is inside for a ball now, so 3-1, and all of a sudden the Revs kind of find themselves in a precarious situation here, Doug. They're Jared Martin down 3-1. The bases are juiced, just 1 down here. Revs, they lead 8-2, but with a walk here, you kind of put yourself in a tough spot. Jared Martin, lefty, 3-2, inside for a ball as Jared Mitchell gets out of the way, and with that getting out of the way is an RBI.
Now you got
to score comes Jason Martinson, and with that, an RBI walk from Jared Mitchell. Doug, what do you got?
And now with Anthony Giasanti coming up, still looking for his first hit of the season. I mean, this would be a great way to get him back into it.
I think Mark Mason, the manager for the Revolution, is thinking exactly what you're thinking. He's going to give him a chat, and we're going to get a new pitcher here for the Revs. So the Skeeters, they've kind of come back to fight here in the bottom of the 9th inning. They trail the Revolution 8-3. 1 out. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th inning. Your Skeeters coming back here, trailing 8-3. Back here in just a moment on the Skeeters Broadcast Network.
Catch the Skeeters at Constellation Field from May.
Visit TexasFarmBureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with.
Back to the bottom here, the Skeeters, they trail the Revolution 8-3 here as Swatson wringing havoc on my booth here in the broadcast booth. Swatson, come on. Bases loaded, 1 down, and then Giasanti up. Bat, we got a new pitcher on the mound for the York Revolution. Doug, you got some info on this pitcher. Let me hear you what you got.
The Revolution pitcher is number 21, Julio Perez. He's a righty. He is 0 for 1 this season, 2 saves. He's got a 9.45 ERA, and this will be his 9th game pitch. His last outing, he pitched 1 inning.
So kind of a late inning reliever here, Castillo for the Revolution. He's got a situation in his hand. The bases are loaded for the Skeeters. Just one down here at the bottom of the ninth. Anthony Jansanti takes outside. 2-1 now. The Skeeters have rallied for a run so far. It's 8-3 the score for the Revolution. Just some fireworks here late. The Skeeters, they've rallied for a run. The base is loaded, one out. The pitcher, Jansanti, swung on a miss for a strike. So 2-2 now. It's Perez. Evens the count here against Anthony. Anthony is still seeking his first hit. And his return to his Skeeters uniform, as we mentioned, Swastika just ran absolute havoc on her for silly string. 2-2 down to Anthony. Swung on a miss for strike 3 as Jansanti down on strikes for out number 2. Well, that's going to bring up Cody Stanley here. 2 down here. Bottom of the ninth inning. Burns, bases are loaded. A home run would make this a 1-run game, but Perez on the mound. He already has 2 saves on the year. First pitch from Perez is outside for a ball. Julio Perez 0-1 and 9.45 ERA. He's already made 8 appearances this year in just 6 2/3 innings pitched. He has those 2 saves and 3 opportunities. He's got a blown save, so chance for maybe another here as he piles that one in for a strike. 93 on the gun. He's throwing some cheddar here at Constellation Field. 1-1 now. 2 down. Bases loaded for the Skeeters. They trail the Revolution 8-3 here on Monday night, the opener of a 7-game homestand, and Cody bows out of the way of that one for a ball, so he's ahead 2-1. Cody tonight 0 for 3 with a walk. He walked last inning in the 8th inning, but the Skeeters have kind of come to life here a little bit late in the game. 2 runs last inning and a run this inning in the 9th, and he fouls that one straight back. So the defending champs down to their last strike here. Bases are loaded here in the bottom of the 9th inning. They trail 8-3. Julio Perez on the mound. From Perez. Swung on a miss by Stanley, and that's strike number 3. So that's going to do it here tonight for Constellation Field. Final line score: 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 error is for the Revolution. 3 runs, 5 hits, and an error for your defending champs. The Revolution take the first game of this 7-game homestand against your Skeeters. They're back here tomorrow night. Nope. Check that tomorrow morning. It's 11:05 a.m. start tomorrow, a matinee affair here at Constellation Field. Your Skeeters won't have to wait too long before they avenge this start. Come back to you in just a moment as we get you some numbers on the Skeeters tonight and an 8-3 loss to the Revolution.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. And people are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters. The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on fireworks.
Well, folks, a tough night for the Skeeters. It was an 8-3 loss for the defending champs here at Constellation Field. And the opener of a 7-game homestand, 8 runs, 12 hits, 1 errors for the New York Revolution, 3 runs, 5 hits, an error for the Skeeters. All 2 runs came in the 8th inning for the Skeeters. They also tacked on a run in that final inning. And really, the only line of note here, Jason Martinson, he went 2 for 3. He scored a run, had a walk as well, had a double. That was really the only line of note for the Skeeters. Taking the loss, that's Connor Wade. He allowed 7 runs, 5 of which were earned on 10 hits and 4 innings of work against the Revs. And taking the win, Mitch Atkins through 6 innings, allowed just 3 hits, no runs, walked 1, struck out 7. I mean, all around a tough night for your Skeeters. It was kind of a tough ball game to begin with. We lost 2 of our premier bats in Courtney Hawkins and C.J. McElroy to having their contracts purchased, but Lucas Irvin, a real bright spot tonight. Connor Wade unable to give the Skeeters much length in his start, but Lucas Irvin came in and threw 4 innings of relief, just 2 hits, a run, a earned run, a home run. That was the home run from Telvin Nash to right center field. So Lucas Irvin, if you're looking for a bright spot in tonight's game, that was it. The Skeeters, they came in leading the Freedom Division by 3 games, so they still lead that division by 3 games. Doug Phalion on my right. Doug, I haven't been much of an optimist tonight. Give me some optimism tonight. Let me hear some words out of you that'll make me feel better about this one.
Pete Incaviglia, he's your manager. He's going to bring in some guys that are definitely going to fill this roster back up with good solid players. And I just think this is a blemish on what still is going to be a great season for us. I mean, we're still in the lead in our division, and we still have some good quality guys on the team that just got to get some more at bats and got to start swinging a little bit better. But the season's far from over, and I definitely think we're going to still be on top by the end of it.
Well said, Doug. Well said, my friend. The Skeeters drop a tough one tonight, an 8-3 loss to the York Revolution in Game 1 of a 7-game series. They're back tomorrow morning, 11:05 a.m. start. The Revs will take on the Skeeters. Your defending champions will be live here starting at 10:55 a.m. Ryan Posner signing out for tonight. I appreciate you guys listening very much. Back here on a Tuesday morning at the ballpark here and bringing you some baseball. Thank you so much for listening tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.